Hello. I want to say a few words today regarding safe relationship training and discernment. And having discernment is, for me, one of the keys to maintaining safe relationships and situations in our lives. And I want to unpack the actual area of discernment today to explain a little bit about what it is and how important it is. I found in my own life using discernment is becoming increasingly one of the pivotal tools that we can use in order to maintain a happy lifestyle. And so, first of all, let's talk about discernment and what it actually is and how that relates to our safe relationship training toolbox. And first of all, when we use conscious awareness, we're then able to use a higher level of discernment in situations. And one of the keys to becoming very strong in any spiritual gift, which is what discernment is to practice. And over time, when we practice something continually, it will be strengthened in us. So the more we use discernment, the stronger it will get in here. And the more we will be able to then trust it. When we sense that discernment, which is akin to our intuition, is showing us and feeding back to us what this situation is. In other words, using strong discernment, we can actually discern what actually is happening in that situation, what the truth of that situation is. And so, using discernment is an amazing tool to have in our safe relationship toolbox. When we're able to discern immediately who or what this situation is, we are then able to withdraw our energy from that situation and to take the necessary steps if we feel it's appropriate to do so. And so discernment actually is a tool that we can use, and we can use this consciously in every and any situation. So you can actually practice this in any situation throughout the day. But one of the keys to becoming a master of safe relationships and situations is being consciously aware of a gift, and then being able to foster and strengthen that gift over time by using it. So it actually gets stronger by use. It doesn't get worn out, it gets stronger. So being able to discern is being able to delineate something from or tell the difference between something. It's being able to see or sense or feel or know what a particular thing or person is. And then, once we've used discernment to see the truth, we can then use discretion, which actually means the ability to make a choice regarding that situation or thing. Another tip that is quite useful is to discern. You may have been shown what that situation is, but then we do not always need to make a snap decision. We can withdraw, take some time, and to think about that situation and to give ourselves time to think about the types of decisions we want to make about that. We don't always have to make a decision on the spot or a judgment, especially not a judgment. So using discernment is not judging. It's a spiritual gift where we are shown something, but we do not need to judge it. And when we judge something immediately, that's often not showing discernment at all. It's making a snap decision, a snap judgment about something, purely on what we can see. And some people do this in their relationships when they first meet someone, or they're not used to thinking at a deeper level, or using discernment, and they will make a snap judgment about someone. It may be something like it's something they're wearing, or whatever, and they think, they're wearing such and such, so they must be a such and such sort of person. Whereas that might not be the case at all. It just might be someone just feeling casual and feeling comfortable in what they're wearing. But that's just one example of how we can make snap judgments, and where we do not use discernment and give ourselves the space and the ability to think about on a deeper level what we have been shown, rather than making snap decisions, snap judgments about people and situations. When we haven't given ourselves the discernment, and then use discretion as far as making a choice about this person and this situation. And many of us have been in situations with people when we know and we can sense that this person has made a snap decision about us and have judged us based on probably knowing nothing about us. And sometimes that person may just walk away and write you off, because we're not always used to giving people space and time to get to really know them, and using discernment and discretion before we make a decision about a certain person or situation. So I wanted to highlight to you today the key that discernment, and there are many other spiritual gifts that we can use to have in our safe relationship toolbox. But discernment is a useful gift to foster and maintain and build up in our life, to use in any situation. But to maintain safe relationships and situations, imagine going for a job interview and you used discernment to tell you whether this company or this organisation was appropriate for you or not. It's a massively useful tool to use, but the key with discernment is to do it consciously. So in other words, we're used to using this gift, we're used to using it when we go into any situation. We go into any situation knowing that we've got this discernment. It's operating 24/7. So over a period of time, we don't have to keep focusing so strongly on consciously use. It will just happen naturally, and we will naturally discern the people and situations that we come in contact with. So I hope that's a useful tip for someone out there, and as always, stay safe and very happy. Bye bye.